Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. The subject of my vlog today is the Black experience in the Philippines. It's a human experience. But before I get started, let me welcome my viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, and your support of my channel. Truly been amazing. I never take that for granted. Had a comment recently, one of my last videos. The guy says, hey, I really like your channel. He says, but you're being politically correct. He said, why don't you really talk about how black people are treated in the Philippines? And I'm like, I didn't know what he was talking about. I'm like, man, I'm treated like a king over here. I'm put on a pedestal over here. Filipinos deal with me on a whole other level. They're forced to deal with my character over here. Because if they were just looking at my skin color, any benefit, any advantage of dealing with me would go out the window. We're all foreigners over here. We're all visitors over here. And we're all lumped in the same bucket. But if you bring that old, well, as a matter of fact, don't bring that old victimization, that old victim thinking over here. And they, oh, I'm brown, I'm black, they're going to treat me any differently. Why should they? I'm so thankful that I'm looked at for who I am, not what I am over here. I'm trying to get away from all that foolishness. It's antiquated thinking over there to think that my skin color has anything to do with who I am. I'm put on a pedestal over here, man, and I'm sorry to disappoint you. There's nothing politically correct about what I'm talking about. I'm telling you my experience as an expat. I don't care what color you are. They're going to look at you the same way. But I tell you this, as a brown man living in the Philippines, I'm treated a whole lot better than I am in America as a brown man. No one crosses the street when they see me. No one clutches their purse when they see me and locks their door when I walk past their car. None of that. I mean, so how can I talk about something that doesn't affect me over here? I'm not of the Philippines. I'm in the Philippines. I see all these other vloggers, what it's like to be black and this and that in the Philippines. I don't click on them because I don't know what they're talking about. I have no idea what they're talking about. It hasn't been my experience. They deal with me by my character, and because I have good character, I'm accepted 100% of the time. I'm not applying for a job. I'm not trying to break into show business or politics or anything where color may be an issue with me. But if it were an issue for 1 minute, I would be gone. But I'm treated here better than I've ever been treated. Because no one looks at me based on my color. No one deals with me based on my color. I mean, I could see if I had a hard time dating women over here or doing the things that I set out to do over here. If I had some kind of problem, if color had gotten in my way. But see, it's just the opposite over here. If I fail over here in the Philippines, I can't blame the color of my skin. I can't be the victim over here because I'm given advantages. I'm placed on a higher pedestal than I am at home. So no, I'm not trying to be politically correct. I'm giving you my boots on the ground experience as an expat and what I've learned over here. And to that doctor who wrote me the letter, he says, I'm lying about the black experience. You're lying. He says, oh, anybody that's been in the Philippines 3 seconds can realize it's a colorist society. Well, I'm not of the Philippines. I'm in the Philippines. Okay? I'm not doing anything where color would be an issue. But to say I'm being politically correct, that's bullshit, man. I'm telling you that I'm treated like a king over here. My color is actually an advantage to me over here because people are interested. They want to strike up a conversation. Because right here in 2022, believe it or not, there's a lot of Filipinos who've never even met a black American face to face in real life. They're interested. They love basketball players, black. They love the entertainers, black, actors, the culture, the rap, all of that. So of course they're going to like you. unless you do something that makes them not like you. But that goes for anybody over here. But to set myself apart and say, oh, I'm treated this way because I'm black, I'm not going to do that. It's not been my experience, man. I'm not trying to be politically correct. The Filipino culture, they're going to go out of their way to welcome you anyway. That's just their culture. They're hospitable. They treat every foreigner the same. Now, is it going to be different from some girl you're trying to talk to? Maybe. But again, I tell you this all the time. Everybody has preferences. But that's not what we're talking about over here. He's telling me that I don't have it as good over here as I say I am. And he says I'm trying to skirt that issue because I'm trying to be politically correct. No, any black man that's been over here for any considerable period of time will bear witness to what I'm saying. It is no issue. This is one of the most uninteresting topics that I'll ever talk about. I'm not interested in it. If I thought for 1 second my color was going to make a difference in how I was treated over here in the Philippines, I wouldn't be here. Okay? So thank you so much for stopping by. I just wanted to do a short video on this. It was just so crazy. There's no place on this planet where race is as polarized as it is in America. As you get outside of America, things tend to start being more normal. I was in England, Portsmouth, England, in 1983. And it was something different. The first time I'd ever been out of the country, first of all, went to Portsmouth, England, was treated totally different. First time I ever dated a white woman. I couldn't put my finger on it back then. But I knew I was being treated different. Something wasn't normal. And you know what it was? They were treating me like they treated anybody else over there. And it's the same way over here. But if you want to bring that victim thinking over here, now as a matter of fact, don't bring it over here. We don't need that over here, man. Nobody's picking on you over here because you're brown. No one's denying you anything over here because you're brown. As a matter of fact, if you fail over here, it's your own damn fault. Because they're already going to place you on a pedestal as soon as you get off the plane. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you're in America, it's late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. You don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift. Or you're on your lunch break, you see somebody out in the street, or wherever you see them. Buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, I guess it's about 1 o'clock. Y'all see where I am. I'm still on the boat. But this came across my mind. I'm not even going to upload this probably for another 36 hours. I'm here in the cabin. I got a cabin suite. This sleeps 4 people. And I'll show it to you. But I didn't upgrade because there was no use. I'm in there by myself. I got my own bathroom. The only difference is I even got a TV there. But the only difference is I don't have any electrical outlets. So if I need to charge my phone or iron my clothes, I can't do it. Matter of fact, they took my iron right when I was boarding the boat. Never happened to me before. But this little place suits me good, man. So I didn't even upgrade. It cost me 4,000, well, actually 3,903 pesos. But the ticketing office charged me an extra 3 pesos. So 300 pesos. So it's 4,203 pesos. I guess about $75 with the exchange rate being what it is today. I can't do my spin wheel, so I'm just going to help somebody on this boat. And then when I get off the boat Friday, which will be tomorrow, about noon, I'm going to find somebody in Manila to help. Because not a day goes by that I don't help somebody in the Philippines. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time.